Good afternoon. We'll start with Sam Vaughan smack for a little bit of both of the Royals and the Chiefs. The Chiefs football first. I'm not sure why the Chiefs continue to give Kingsley a chance. He basically was given a chance on Friday and he failed at that. He sucked last year left tackle, and I don't know why he would earn a job at left guard, and he has not performed for the Chiefs at any level aspect of being good. And Josh Simmons and Jawan Taylor are playing the tackles. Why don't you move Jalen Moore over there? And if a tackle gets hurt, then you move him to a left side, and then you can move Kingsley Suamataia. And if the Chiefs can get Wanya Morris to the practice squad or to another team, I'll take him to the airport or Uber him to the airport. That's Sam Vaughan smack. I'm done seeing Jonathan India play second base. He is 11 years. That's ninth in baseball. He can play DH or just not play. And put Adam Frazier at second base. If the Royals are not fixed, if their Royals were not picked off on first by the pitcher on first and then go to second and then pick him off at second or first, the Royals might be over 500. As it is, there are 6.6% chance or 8% chance to make the playoffs according to Fangraphs and reference. The Royals got the Bucks going after trailing 2-0. Adam Frazier singled to make it 2-1, and then Nick Lofton sacrificed fly. And the Nationals would hit a homer. Paul DeYoung 4-2. And then Salvador Perez followed up with a homer to make it 4-4. And Kyle Isbell with his fourth home run only to grab the lead at 6-4. The Royals added one in the ninth to make it 7-4, but tying run came to the plate against Carlos Estevez, who has been rocky at best since the All-Star break, and Josh Bell grounded to third to end the game with the tying run at the plate. Royals play the Nationals again. Michael Walker will go for the Royals. He has a 3.36 ERA and has been good as of late. And Mitchell Parker will go for the Nationals. He's an ERA of 5.43. The Royals need to get this one, and their slim playoff chances we mentioned are dwindling by the moment. The Nationals are 47-71. The Royals really need to get this one again. Game time is at 6:40. The Cardinals beat the Rockies, the worst team in baseball, and are 2 above 50% or 500. Matthew Lieberton will go for the Cardinals. And Kyle Freeland will go for the Rockies. Freeland has an ERA above 5.53 from Busch Stadium. First pitch is at 6:45. The Cubs got the day off yesterday in losing a series to the Cardinals, which they did not want to lose. The Cubs have struggled as of recent, and the one-time first-place team in the NL Central and the best team and one of the best teams in the National League are now just 2 games ahead of the wild card in the National League. But the National League is so much better than the American League. Again, the Cubs will have Amy Jarveria will go against the Blue Jays. The Jays will have Jose Brios on the mound. The Jays are 69-50 and the best team in the American League. Now we continue with the Big 12 and previewing that. Kansas State, Iowa State, and Kansas and Oklahoma have already gone through according to days that they play. West Virginia is next on our preview. Here's an update for the preview of the West Virginia Mountaineers for the 2025 season. Coaching roster, Rich Rodriguez returns for a second stint of the West Virginia coach in 2025. He brought high-tempo offensive system. Full coaching staff is on Wikipedia. You can find that. The team features massive roster rebuild with over 70 newcomers and one of the largest transfers hauls in power conferences. A key admission is Jimmy Robinson, former AAC Defensive Player of the Year, and a coordinator is Zach Ailey from Oklahoma, also helping coaching. Quarterback battle the sign of Calling remains to be undecided of training camp. Nico Marchio and return Rudderance and Jalen Hernandez transfer from Texas A&M is competition with Max Brown. Also, expectations of win total. Phil Stein's projects West Virginia to finish dead last at 16 in the Big 12 Conference. Transfers like brutal schedule, and that includes 5 road games against heavyweight. According to SI, RJ Young, WVU, National 68, Rodriguez can swiftly, intangible scheme, quarterback but positively. Sportsbook has the West Virginia Mountaineers winning 5.5, but it could be 5. Quarterbacks is a 3-way competition, as we said. Offense and defense outlook. Offense, Rodriguez is a hallmark of tempo spread options, promising big plays and opponent rushing attacks if the roster new clicks. Defense, despite fresh coaching direction, have potentially left 11 new starters and could hamper the consistency performance early on. This is according to ChatGPT. West Virginia schedule. West Virginia will play Robert Morris. That game kicks off August 30th. Ohio, September 6th at 4. The August 30th game is at 2:30. The Ohio game is at Ohio at 4 on September 6th. Pittsburgh, September 13th, Saturday. In Morgantown at Kansas, September 20th. Utah versus Utah. TBA, BYU, 10:30, October 3rd. According to the Miami, West Virginia Times, which is on the eastern side, but that's when they open at 10:30 p.m. against. So they play BYU October 3rd, Friday at 10:30 p.m. to start the game, and that's 10:30 Eastern time because of time difference. At UFC October 18th, Saturday, versus TCU October 25th, Saturday. At Houston, November 1st, Saturday, versus Colorado, November 8th, at Arizona State, November 15th, and versus Texas Tech, November 29th. I'd like to change their record to 5 wins with the hard schedule of the Big 12. And that's Sam Vaughan Sports.